People's houses, Larry?
Excuse me.
I'm Leroy Truth Investigations.
Excuse me.
Hey, get your hand off of me. Look at this. He just assaulted me, so I'm gonna be charged on you, buddy. Are they home? They gotta be home to leave a turkey there. Otherwise, that turkey can kill them if it's there too long without being refrigerated. Welcome, truth seekers. I am Leroy Truth for Leroy Truth Investigations. I am Leroy Truth for Leroy Truth Investigations because the truth matters. And this video is crazy. I am once again assaulted while I am investigating and reporting and covering events, public events in Union City, New Jersey. Mayor Brian Stack's Union City, New Jersey. Now, the man you see pushing my arm and about to elbow me, assaulting me, is none other than Jonathan Moya, the campaign manager of Larry Weinstein, who is the guy with the gray hair and the gray jacket on. And he is Mayor and State Senator Brian Stack's new favorite protege. And Mayor Stack, Senator Stack, is grooming him to ideally attempt to beat Julio Marenco, who is the assemblyman out of North Bergen. And this is insane. But there's a lot of crazy stuff that happens in this because it turns out that Mayor Stack is all in supporting Larry Weinstein to become the next assemblyman, supposedly. And Mayor Stack is bringing Larry Weinstein everywhere.
We have a very good friend here tonight, Larry Weinstein from North Bergen. Let's hear a nice round of applause for Larry.
Mayor Stack is bringing Larry Weinstein everywhere to parades and to fundraisers. But little did Mayor Brian Stack know that they got a Benedict Arnold on his hands. Turns out Larry Weinstein and Jonathan Moya apparently hate Stack. Because after I was assaulted here, they just can't keep their hands to themselves and stop doing violent acts against myself or any investigative journalists who are exposing them. If it wasn't for Jonathan Moya going hands-on, I never would have investigated him. Where one of my team, they said, hey, didn't some guy try to divert you from Stack or seem to divert you from Stack back in April?
You should definitely make a post regarding Albio.
This is the voice of Jonathan Moya, accusing Mayor and former U.S. Congressman Suarez of West New York, New Jersey, of getting money from organized crime.
It's something big. I've heard it. I don't even want to repeat it. He's taking money from, and apparently, there's evidence that he's taking money from organized crime.
And we listened to the recordings, and sure enough, it's the same guy who assaults me here. And you're going to hear how he really feels and how him and Larry Weinstein really feel about Mayor Brian Stack. So first, watch this assault. It's insane. It is wrong. It is criminal. And I am pressing charges to the full extent of the law. Watch this. People's houses, Larry?
Excuse me.
I'm Leroy Truth Investigations.
Excuse me.
Hey, get your hand off of me. Look at this. He just assaulted me, so I'm gonna be charged on you, buddy. Charges on you. Charges on you. So why did you assault me? Why did you assault me? I was just standing there recording. Why did you assault me?
Leroy, please get away from us.
Now, do you notice? He just assaulted me, but he's talking to the microphone like we're doing a CNN Fox News interview. It's crazy. He's on automatic pilot here. And Larry Weinstein, and by the way, it's officially pronounced Larry Weinstein. For anyone who says, oh, Leroy doesn't say his name right, I say it like that on purpose because he is a stain on democracy, a stain on North Bergen, a stain on Hudson County. And he saw Jonathan Moya assault me, and he did nothing. Walking with him afterwards, I asked Larry Weinstein directly, will you condemn the actions of your campaign manager, Jonathan Moya? And he said nothing. Now, we're going to have two different angles of this. So let's continue, finish this first angle, and we'll see a second angle here.
Why did you assault me? Police on this guy?
Why did you assault me? I was simply recording and asking questions to Larry Weinstein.
Listen,
Why did you assault me?
Can you get away from us? You're on the public sidewalk. I don't care. Get away from me. Public sidewalk.
You assaulted me, buddy. So now there's going to be more charges on you as well.
And look at the
Right
mess
here.
you created here. Look at this mess.
Look at all the traffic, the chaos you created.
Look at this mess.
Yeah, look at the chaos. You're backing up traffic here, buddy. Yeah. Do the right thing. Move the U-Haul. Look at it. The traffic. The traffic. They're parked illegally. They're literally blocking huge amount of traffic here. Rules for thee, not for me. I've been assaulted twice today so far, full court. Look at the chaos they're creating. Blocking all this traffic, blocking Amazon for God's sake. Amazon brings people joy. Oh, they almost fell out of the truck. They almost fell out of the truck. But there's an Amazon truck trying to get through and other trucks trying to get through, and they said, they don't care. We're going to just do this thing. And by the way, this was an event where Mayor Brian Stack has this every year and gives away tens of thousands of turkeys. This year I heard the number was something like 26,000 turkeys. The only problem is they don't give these turkeys to people many times. They leave these turkeys unrefrigerated on people's doorsteps and in their apartment buildings, littered all over the place. It's dangerous, unhealthy. So let's watch this other angle. Hey Larry, is it dangerous to leave turkeys at people's houses, Larry? So I had asked him before this, is it dangerous to leave these turkeys unrefrigerated to people who may not be back for hours or days? And they're leaving turkeys that are, in many cases, getting rancid and inedible. And it's attracting rodents, mice, rats. Now, it's one thing to hand out turkeys, great, to people who need them in person. But you don't leave them on doorsteps, and there are thousands and thousands of turkeys being left on doorsteps unattended for hours or days. That's creating a public safety hazard, and Mayor Brian Stack doesn't care. And I personally witnessed that, and I have video evidence of that, and I will be showing that in another video. Let's continue with the assault video here. I'm Leroy Truth Investigations.
Excuse me.
Hey, get your hand off of me. Look at this. He just assaulted me, so I'm going to be charged on you, buddy. Charges on you. Take a look again. And I'm simply asking questions. Let's go back here. Hey Larry, is it dangerous to leave turkeys at people's houses, Larry? I'm Leroy Truth Investigations.
Excuse me.
Hey, there he goes. Get your hand off of me. Look at this. Super hard on my. He just assaulted me, so I'm gonna be charges on you, buddy. Hitting it between. Charges on you. His arm and the pole.
Also, I'd like to say.
Now this is crazy because at the last event that Mayor Brian Stack, Senator Brian Stack, just had for his civic association, the alleged money laundering association called Brian P. Stack Civic Association, he went out of his way, Brian Stack went out of his way to say what a friend Brian Stack is to us. I mean, what Larry Weinstein is to us. Well, little did they know that Jonathan Moya had called me in April. And this, in fact, you're going to hear right after this and in this, Jonathan Moya's voice, the campaign manager of Larry Weinstein, and you're going to hear how him and Larry really feel about Brian Stack.
We have a very good friend here tonight, Larry Weinstein from North Bergen. Let's hear a nice round of applause for Larry.
Went to Brian's event. I had to buy the ticket, but I wasn't going to go because I don't support that piece of garbage.
But also, I'd like to.
He doesn't support that piece of garbage, referring to Brian Stack. And what Jonathan Moya says, of course, Larry Weinstein says, of course. Brian Stack is delusional and blind that he thinks Larry Weinstein and Jonathan Moya are huge supporters. But they're just using Stack, apparently. So listen again when Mayor Stack just goes off like this. They're wonderful. Say hello to Larry Weinstein. And hear what they say again.
We have a very good friend here tonight, Larry Weinstein.
Because I don't support that piece of garbage.
From North Bergen. Let's hear a nice round of applause for Larry.
Went to Brian's event. I had to buy the ticket, but I wasn't going to go because I don't support that piece of garbage.
Let's hear a nice round of applause for Larry.
I don't support that piece of garbage. I don't support that piece of garbage. I'm just saying.
He also said he had to buy the tickets. Not that he wanted to buy the tickets. He had to buy the tickets to Mayor Brian Stack's event. Now listen to what Jonathan Moya says about Brian Stack, and he's talking about Mayor Series, really trying to get me to investigate Mayor Series, big time. And he says Mayor Series is paranoid, but not as paranoid as Brian. Check this out.
He's paranoid. He's like Brian, but not as paranoid as Brian, but not as paranoid as Brian, but not as paranoid as Brian.
Larry Weinstein, you're done. Jonathan Moya, you're done. Benedict Arnolds, you are Benedict Arnolds to Mayor Brian Stack. So Mayor Senator Stack, how does it feel to have people betray you? Because you have betrayed so many people who used to believe in you. But you did a Fidel Castro on them. You started off, when Rudy Garcia was mayor, and you did a coup on him, just like Fidel Castro. But you said, you're going to get rid of corruption, no more corruption in Union City. And you became everything that you said you wouldn't. Typical lying narcissist sociopath. So stay tuned for much, much more to come. And we have discovered the Benedict Arnold truth about Larry Weinstein and Jonathan Moya, his campaign manager, of how they truly feel about Mayor Brian Stack. So I can't wait to hear the updates, because obviously Stack, if you keep supporting this guy, he put not just egg on your face, he put like complete pig vomit all over your face through this. And there's much more to come. I have a lot more that Jonathan Moya, you will be hearing from him. So God bless you, everyone. If you have additional information about any corruption, about Mayor Brian Stack or anyone else, Jonathan Moya, Larry Weinstein, you have the contact information. And God bless you all. And we will never stop until the truth is completely exposed. And Brian Stack is completely exposed, indicted, and out of office. Leroy Truth. See you next time.